We have to learn that democracy for East and West, as Tariq Fateh pointed out, and I was really impressed that the civilization and the development of civilization is not West specific or East specific. That is universal. Democracy, human rights, civil liberties, things like that, we all love them, we have passion for that, they protect the humanity. It has nothing to do with East and West. And if it has nothing to do with East and West, then if the Eastern people choose their own leaders because they like them, they are cool guys, what can I tell them? They are not cool. Because they pray? No, that's not democracy. We did that. We have seen that in Algeria, we have seen that in Palestine, we have seen that in Afghanistan, and we have yet to see many places. For the progressives and seculars in Pakistan, I call them endangered species. They have to decide, are they going to fight to the fundamentalists or they should be ready for total extermination. There is no option about that. And let me give you a very, very scary example. In NWFP, which is Pashtun area, and I would clarify another thing before I go to that. Tariq Ali, when he says that Taliban are Pashtun nationalists, I am 100% with him. You know why? Not because I am fundamentalist or pro-fundamentalist, because nationalism is a reactionary force, is not a progressive force. Nationalism itself is a reactionary school of thought. You cannot be a progressive or democrat and still be nationalist. Then Bharatiya Janata Party or Vishwanath groups or all those religious fundamentalists, are they nationalists or not? They are nationalists. Taliban could be nationalist, and to be nationalist is not an excuse. In Kashmir, Ali Gilani is a nationalist because he is asking for the separation and independence of his homeland. A religious fundamentalist could be a nationalist. That doesn't give them any excuse. That doesn't, I think, increase their profile. That doesn't give them any kind of credibility. So I think this debate is futile if he said that they are Pashtun nationalists, because they never said that they are the people who should be accepted by the population, who should be kind of people we should follow, or they should rule over the country. He never said that. He just defined them. But what I was talking about in Pashtun area, when Awami National Party, with a genuine historical record of being a secular pro-left party, they have a long, long history of struggle against fundamentalism, against religious forces. Today, in many ways, they are trying to protect or they are trying to help the fundamentalists in that region where they are ruling. And that indicates, because many MNAs on record of Awami National Party are saying that this business of Sharia law and Islamic laws and all that which they are asking in Swat and other areas are correct, because that's the voice of the people. That's coming from the masses. So we cannot oppose that. What is that? That's where I'm saying that secular forces in Pakistan have no option, because they are in such a under great pressure from the Taliban and Islamic fundamentalists that they cannot oppose them. So what the secular forces are doing, they are taking protection from military and from the forces of occupation to fight against the Taliban. So who is where? Today ANP, if the ANP is not using the state, if the ANP is not using the military of Pakistan, if the ANP is not towing the American lines, can they fight the Taliban? The NWFP? I don't think so. They can't. So that means the secular forces are coming under such a strong pressure that they have to take the protection of the same forces which they should be fighting against, and against the forces which should be their ally in a way that at least they are not forces of occupation, they are not people coming from the outside of country and things like that. I was going to talk about the common grounds and common issues and common ideology which can bring all of us together to fight for this. And I think we have one thing which is very common in all of us. It could be Tariq Ali, it could be Tariq Fateh, it could be Bhuzbai, all of them. So I would suggest to think about those grounds which can bring us together. In 2 minutes, imperialist and fundamentalist forces the main question where we come into contradiction with imperialist and fundamentalist forces is human rights. And even if we can agree on the basic principle of human rights, I think we all will be together fighting against the imperialist and fundamentalist. Why? Imperialist, taking the definition of Lenin and interpretation of Tariq Fateh, when the imperialist, when the capitalism cross the boundaries, go to the foreign lands, there would be two scenarios. One, they would go as a forces of occupation, occupy the land and dictate. If not, then they will go as a forces of change. Go there, change the regime and put the regime of their own choice so they can implement their own things. In both situations, the first thing they will violate is fundamental rights, democratic rights, and human rights. So therefore, whenever they cross the borders, they get somewhere, they always get the fundamentalists as their allies, as in Saudi Arabia, as in different countries, when they impose as in Iraq, and ask the people to follow them. So if we follow the basic principle of human rights, I think we become in direct conflict with imperialists as well as the fundamentalist forces, and that is the common ground where we can get together and we can be clear on different things. For example, we have to follow the rule of law, the democracy, the civil liberties. We should oppose the forces of occupation as their right to come and kill us. We should oppose our own regimes to not arrest our people in the middle of the night and hand them over to the United States for torture. We should oppose all this kind of conspiracies which they hedge there, and then they bring on the name of democracy, they impose people like Hamid Karzai and Ali Zardari and people like that who have no clue what they are talking about and what the people are saying. And if we oppose that, then the things become very much clear.